wanders through the Lake District, bagging Wainwrights and Outlying fells. With his trusty eyepiece, a cap, and rugged good looks. His name is Dave Ostor, the mountain man. He wanders through the Lake District, bagging Wainwrights and Outlying fells. With his trusty eyepiece, a cap, and rugged good looks. His name is Dave Ostor, the mountain man.
Right, welcome back to the penultimate Outlying Wainwright day out. Today we pick up two relatively small fells. Monday morning and we're in Muncaster to pick up Muncaster Fell, or Hooker Crag as it's known, before we're going to drive around the south of Cumbria to pick up Biglands Barrow. So yeah, two fells today. It's a pretty miserable day, as you can see. I don't think we're going to see anything up the top, so it's a bit of a punishment walk, or a couple of punishment walks. But I'm quite looking forward to this one. It's very easy. It's only a couple of 100 metres, I believe, this one. Before, after today, we've only got one walk remaining at the weekend on Saturday, which will be the Black Coombe round with White Coombe and Steepdale Head, with a few special guests. Unusual little sight here, little generator in the middle of a field. This is where we've just came up from. Self-explanatory. I think I'll use this video to give you my thoughts and opinions as a whole of the Outlying Wainwrights, considering we're going to see bugger all today, so I don't think I'll have time to do that in the next video, because there's going to be quite a few guests apparently on Saturday with us. So I'm looking forward to meeting those. But there is a signpost here, Muncaster Castle, 1 mile back that way. That's where we came from. Got the Eskdale Trail, that's going that way. But clearly labelled Muncaster Fell up here. So yeah, it's been a lovely little stroll, just very gradual ascent up to, I think it's 230 metres or so this fell. But it's nice, it's quite warm today, even though it's raining. The mist's down, which is fine. We've had plenty of views recently. It's just a walk to consolidate my thoughts and think about where we're going after this set of fells. Right, so we started these Outlying fells, I think it was around 26th of April. I think 5 or 6 days after I finished my final Wainwright on Binsey with the wild camp. Me and the old partner Dave Glenn Hewitt, hiking Viking, decided we'll do some walks we've never done before this year. So we chose the natural progression would be the Outlying Wainwrights. Now, at the time I thought, oh, looking through them, the tallest one's 620 metres, Walnut Scar I believe, and most of them around sort of 4 to 550, and after climbing many above 700, 800, even 900 metres, you think, oh, they must be easy. So for the next, for the rest of this year, I'll just chill and enjoy myself doing these fells. Boy, we were wrong. Now, might be controversial, but these are harder than the 214 Wainwrights. I'll argue that till the day I die. Yes, there's a lot of ascent on the main Wainwrights. Yes, there's 100 more of them, but there's paths up all of them, by maybe 1 or 2, and they're good, like motorways, very popular, can't really get lost. But on these, oh, it's taken a different level of experience. Started well in Orrest Head, like I say, back at the end of April, but it got worse from there really. We had a little glimpse of it on that walk, the bonus 5 peaks, where we did go off piste a little bit, but we thought nothing of it. We thought we just missed the path. Then we move into the Shaft Fells, and the Shaft Fells, there's paths to begin with, but largely there isn't. Wet feet, not something you get used to on Wainwright walks. Every single walk, I think 25 days out we've done to get where we are now, to complete these outlying 116, and they do make you work for it. You're not going to go home with dry feet, so it's a different experience. You are knackered, you're exhausted mentally for route finding through a lot of them, and it just feels like a massive achievement now. That's over there. Have I missed that? See, this is what I mean. One little misstep and you're going through bracken. But yeah, it's gonna be nice come Saturday when we walk up Black Combe to say we're a member of the Wainwright 330 Club. All the Wainwrights in the Lake District. I will wear that as a badge of pride till the day I die. So many talking points I've got now. I've been able to do these relatively quickly with some very experienced people for help. We've helped each other. Oh, look at this. But yeah, I don't think I would have been able to do this alone. I'd have given up in Shaft if old Dave wasn't with us. I wouldn't have thought it had been worth it, but no, we've powered each other through. So that's why I think it's important to get yourself into a group. Create a YouTube channel, get on a Facebook group. You'll meet somebody you've never met before. Previous walk in Miterdale, Dave Allen, I only know him because he commented on one of my YouTube videos. And yeah, you make a lot of friends through a bit of networking. You just help each other through. So yeah, Wainwright 330. Now I've mentioned I would like to be able to make that a bit more mainstream, whether it's influenced through the limited subscriber count that I've got, but there's 214 Wainwrights, and in this modern day of technology where you can easily find a walk, there's plenty of parking usually. The paths are brilliant, maintained by these volunteers. You breeze through them quite quickly. I think it took 2 years, 52 walks to do the Wainwrights, so I guess you could do it in a walk a week. It took me a walk every 2 weeks or so. But yeah, 330, the extra 116 for a little bit extra credit. I think I'm going to become more popular. There aren't many videos on them. There's mine, like I've said before, a couple of other channels, but most of the other channels are over 6 years old and they're a bit dated now. So just over the horizon here, and I think we can just about make out the silhouette of Hooker Crag. Hooker Crag is, I believe, the outlying Wainwright summit, whereas the high point of Muncaster Fell is a little further along the ridge, which we'll might as well pick up as well. It's not too long of a walk. And here we are, Hooker Crag, Muncaster Fell, 231 metres, 1.5 miles, 30 odd minutes to walk in. Cheers. Boom. Right, as expected, absolutely now the Crag's right down to road level. Driving down the 595 there through Workington, Whitehaven, Cleater. It was all Crag at the road level. So yeah, anyway, I think there is a high point just over here, so I'm going to have a wander out to that, not too much further. We've just descended down there from Hooker Crag, and we're going to try and find the high point of Muncaster Fell, which I believe is just a short distance along here. That's quite a tricky little descent. The paths are very much like this, so it's easy to go down on your arse. I haven't yet, but I fully expect to do so. Right, here we are on Muncaster Fell's summit. I can't say it's worth the effort. There's absolutely nought up here. So my advice, just go at trig point, pick up the outlying fell and get yourself back down, because paths aren't great up here. Aye, so what a lonely little outcrop of a summit this is. 8 AM in the morning, Monday 29th of October, something like that. I'm sitting here on my own in the Crag and pissing rain on Muncaster Fell in southwest Cumbria. Oh, it's beautiful. It would be beautiful. I've seen videos, there's tarns and all sorts up here, but can't really bring you that. This video is just for the record that I've been up here, so if you want to see this fell in decent conditions, get the lens clean. Go and watch Fat Boys on tour video, and Hiking Viking Dave, who comes with us, they've had this one in clear sky days, so yeah, this is just for a reference point for myself really, that I've been here. So anyway, I'm just going to finish my brew now and get cracking on back down to the car. Cheers. Okay, so we're just heading back down the fell now, and it's one that's very unpleasant. There's no need to go to the summit like I did, just go to the trig, hook a crag, and that'll do, because the further north you walk along that ridge, the more unpleasant it gets. That's sharp levels of bog. It's absolutely awful. I had visions of this being like a pleasant family walk, but no, this is on par with one of the worst two fells, along with Ulthwaite Rig. This and Ulthwaite Rig are a tag team, and they're designed to demoralise the walker. But oh god. Right, I'll bring you back at Biglands Barrow. Let's go. Right, welcome back to part 2 of this claggy set of walks. We've just driven from Muncaster to Backbarrow, which is just adjacent to Newby Bridge, and we're heading up Biglands Barrow. Now, it's up there in the Crag, you can't see it sadly, so I think this might be a very short little video, but hi, it's a good path. Free parking, 2 or 3 cars can fit on there. You can also do it from Newby Bridge as well. It's a little bit longer, but considering the day is pretty poor, I just want to get up and down here and get yam. That's been a tough drive. A lot of them roads are flooded on the 595, and hey, I'm concerned for my car. So let's get up to Biglands Barrow. This is a tough path, very slippery. I mean, there must have been a hell of a lot of rainfall overnight, because it was quite dry on Saturday. I don't know if that's just this area in general. It's not raining hard, just constantly spitting there. These boots are done. This is the penultimate walk for these boots. I'll lace them up one more time after this, and that'll be for Black Coombe walk, and then they'll be retired. There's just no grip whatsoever left on them. But anyway, looks like we've got a river to cross here. Well, that's tremendous. I only brought 1 pair of spare socks, and I've got them on now, so there's no way to cross this easy, and that looks a slippy bastard. So I think I'm just going to have to get wet feet here and drive home with them. There we are. That's good, that side though. I don't know. Oh, these rocks are quite... Oh dear God. This is unpleasant. I think I'm glad I've got these couple of unpleasant walks today. I think I've had it too easy on the previous few weeks. Relatively, for the Outlying fells anyway. This is a new test. These Muncaster Fell, I'll never be back there. I doubt I'll ever be back to this one either. Biglands Barrow just gets me to the top. I want to go home. It's a wet bloody forest. Oh god, this isn't... Tell you what, these 2 fells today might retire me from walking altogether. I just have not enjoyed them. I have done 2 massive walks the previous 2 days, and weather was fine for those. I'm not that tired, but god, the bleakness of this place. So I need to be up there somehow. I haven't quite spotted a path going up there yet, but someone's been thoughtful and put a little bridge here. Absolutely pointless. So I'm hoping it's going to skirt round and come up the rear side of Biglands Barrow. I'm definitely not going back down this way. Any chance I'm going to see if there's a route down off the top, which is maybe longer but much more pleasant. I'm walking really slow. It's taken me 20 minutes to do half a mile with slipping and sliding all over the bloody spot. Look at this. There's no point to these bridges. It's wet anyway. You have to continue all the way down to the bottom. It's a little respite, I suppose. Here it is, the path splits here. This one's inviting me in the direction of this swampland and Biglands Barrow. Oh, I was getting a little bit concerned there that I couldn't get over the wall, but persist with the path. It is clear. It's a little bit nerve-wracking if you haven't been here before, and especially with the Crag down. Not quite 100% sure where you're going unless you refer to your watch. There's one built into the side of the wall here. Very convenient. So I've just came onto this raise here. Still on the path down there. I can see the summit tower just up there. But what I've just noticed here is quite alarming. I know we've got Jason Voorhees. Bloody hell. And I never thought I'd see Jason Voorhees on a Wainwright. I want that. I'm just going to put it here for a Halloween, which is in a couple of days. Alright, splendid. Persist and you'll be rewarded. That'll view our two, it must be Finsthwaite Heights over here. That's where we got lost in the forest. Oh, that Newby Bridge down there. Right, here we are. Second outlying Wainwright of the day, Biglands Barrow. I think it's an old wartime lookout post of some sort. I'm not going back up there again, it's quite dodgy them steps. Aye, what a walk. Fairly straightforward, just hasn't helped with all the rain we've had. But anyway, I'm going to have a quick cup of tea here and try and find a route down here somewhere. Ah, apologies, I didn't see the keep off sign. Whoops, my bad, sorry. Right, let's get down this hill. Would you bloody believe it? I should have just came up this way. There's a bloody road. I've bushwhacked, slipped on my ass, broke my ankle, wet, concerned about navigation, and there's a bloody road to it. Right, I'm signing off. This has been Muncaster Fell and Biglands Barrow. 2 outlying fells today, and that leaves 3 to go. 113 out of 116. So I just want to say take care of yourselves, and I'll see you back out on the fells very, very soon. Peace.